Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly forecast. I was supposed to send this video yesterday, but I was until late recording the videos and I haven't finished on time. So let's start. Let's dive in. This is the weekly forecast for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising from the 5th of April till the 11th of April. So from today, basically until next Saturday. As I'm recording this video on Sunday on the 5th. First, welcome to my channel. I'm Raisa Lima. I'm an astrologer in Western Tropical Zodiac Astrology, and I use the whole house sign system. So I recommend that you watch your rising sign first, as I put my chart in the zodiac sign at 0 degrees in the ascendant. So watch your rising sign, then you can watch your sun and your moon if you'd like to. So let's dive in. I'm going to share my screen quickly. One. Bear with me because I am new to this thing and I want this one big. Okay, that works. Okay, now you can see my chart for today. As we start this week, yeah, as Sunday. Happy Easter, everyone. The moon is still in Scorpio, and tonight she will be trining Mars. And so I set my chart, by the way, to Dubai time. We are UTC +4, so you can make the mathematics and see regarding to where you are when I talk about the times. Okay, so as per tonight here in Dubai, the moon will be trining Mars, and the moon in Scorpio can be a little bit intense or can be quite intuitive as well, but a little bit obsessive. I feel it every month. I have Venus and Uranus in Scorpio, and every month when the moon hits those two, I feel deeply. Oh my gosh, like my psychic antenna is turned on. But this trine to Mars, which is happening already, it's going to be the whole day, but it's going to be stronger in the evening. It's when emotions and actions are in the flow because they're both in water signs. Yeah. So Mars is in Pisces and the moon is in your second house. So it's the house of money. And I think like Scorpio is one of the signs that's really good with money. So there is like a good flow here regarding to money, to values. Um, Mars do want to take action at work, but he's not in his greatest power in Pisces yet. And feel sometimes you want to do something, but there is pull backward. And with Uranus in the mix, that can bring some shocking surprises or things related to work and to your money. So that's what we have for today. As we move tomorrow, which actually it's already happening today, it's gonna be stronger tomorrow, perfect tomorrow, as we say, and it's gonna keep going for the next few days. Is the Sun squaring Jupiter? I have my notes. Sorry, I'm reading a little bit, talking to you, looking at my chart as well. So the moon, no, sorry, the Sun will be squaring it is already squaring Jupiter, and this can bring a big vision about something, sometimes some overconfidence as well, or it could mean some exaggeration or optimism in excess. For you, the sun is shining on your seventh house, it's about relationship, and Jupiter is on the 10th house of career. So it's about partnership, relationship. It can be lucky, can bring some good luck with Jupiter here in your career house, in your house of reputation, yeah, or achievement in the world. Jupiter is in Cancer, which is in exaltation. He's in a very strong position right here. So I believe that's a good luck when it comes to your to authority, to your public life or recognition. And but the square with the sun, there might be a little bit of feeling, how can I say, um, too cocky or too confident in your relationships. So be mindful. Yeah, it's not a bad thing, but it's a square still. Um, Also on the 6th, the moon moved already to Sagittarius. So here she's freedom seeking, very honest, and a little bit restless as well. And throughout the day, she'll make a lot of aspects to Neptune, to Saturn, then to the Sun. And I'm going to talk a little bit about those. And she's going to be sextiling Pluto as well. So a trine to the moon, which is going to happen in the morning, strongly in the morning, uh, it's a very good energy for meditations, for yoga, for any kind of therapy. Um, yeah, so if you start your day in this kind of energy, yeah, I'm going to start with yoga, with a practice or breath work or anything. This is a good energy. Then she will sextile Pluto, which brings some emotional clarity and some subtle power moves. Pluto is in your 5th house. It's regarding, and the moon, sorry, my cat, the moon will be on your 3rd house. So there could be some communication regarding romance, pleasure, fun, or maybe something with your children, um, entertainment, procreation, and so on. Those are the themes. And then later on, the moon will trine Saturn. So now it's bringing, so first you have this soft and dreamy morning, bring some emotional clarity with Pluto in the game, and then now you end the day with emotional stability and more calm and controlled decisions. Yeah, you're able to decide things in your relationship, in your partnership, in your marriage or one-to-one or alliance as well with your partners, as I said, and with legal matters for what comes. Yeah, also some, yeah, that could be related to legal matters. So there is some stability and some calm and controlled decisions here. In the evening, the moon will be squaring the nodes. In the nodes, you have the south node on your 12th house and the north node on your 6th house. So there is a pull between the past and the future. And I would say it's about um, your service to others and your service to yourself and your subconscious. So you might feel internally like, am I overdoing, or where do I come from? Where do I want to go? What is that I want to achieve? On the 7th, on Tuesday, the moon still in Saggy. She's still there, blunt and craving expansion and adventure on your 3rd house of communication, of neighborhood, of siblings. And she will in conjunct Jupiter this time. You see here 16 degrees, Jupiter and the moon in conjuncting, and Jupiter is at the same time still squaring the sun. But trining Mercury. So be mindful, be careful with Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. So the moon is in Sagittarius. So here it could bring some overdoing, over promising, overreacting. There is a little bit of a tug of war between your emotional state and your belief system when it comes to your 10th house is your, again, career, your achievement in the world, authorities, public figure, recognition, um, and the 3rd house, communication, siblings, and so on. The same day we have, so later she will trine the sun. The moon is trining the sun, and that's a nice alignment because it's when the ego, the self, has a good feeling. You know, you're feeling good about yourself. The confidence returns, and emotion um, matches action again. So there is forward movement on Tuesday afternoon, and then we have Mars sextiling Uranus. So this energy has been on for a few days. At the same time, Mars is also sextiling Juno. But I'm going to go into that. Let's talk about Uranus. Um, so the energy has been happening since few days, and it's going to be at the peak, at strongest, or as we say, perfect, on the 8th. So on Wednesday, and this can bring some sudden action, some bold decisions, and some breakthroughs, especially after feeling so stuck regarding work, routine, health, um, shared resources, um, land relationship as well. What else? Let me see. Sixth house, yes, service to order, work routine, health, nutrition, duty, or some surprises, some sudden surprises with your pet. Maybe time to get a pet, to acquire a pet. Yeah, this is what I have for Wednesday. And then on the same day as well, the moon will shift to Capricorn, and it goes from impulsive and truth seeking to a more control mode, more responsible, and basically get your shit together. That's how the moon in Capricorn is. So the moon will square as well when she's still in Sagittarius. She's squaring um, Mars. Then later, after she moves to Capricorn, she's gonna square Neptune. So the square with Mars brings some tension, some emotional impulsiveness, irritation as well, and frustration regarding your work, regarding your routine, regarding your health, regarding your nutrition. So yeah, might feel slightly irritated. And then later, during the day when she squares Neptune, so this day is a bit of a weird day, I would say. Can raise some confusion, some emotional sensitivity of mixed signals, idealization, illusion, disillusion, fatigue, escapism, and not seeing things clearly when it comes to your relationships, to your partnerships. You might be idealizing something, someone, and not being able to see clear. So take rest and don't decide anything important on this day. Okay, Wednesday is don't text, don't say, keep it cool. As we move to Thursday, now the moon is in Capricorn, in your fourth house. She's grounded. It's in your home. It's about your house. You're feeling good at home. You're feeling good with your family, with your roots, with your land where you are. It's a good day as well for real estate and all of that. So she will be trining Venus, and this is a beautiful and calm and elegant exhale. It's a grounded, focused, and emotionally contained energy. Yes, Venus is on her domicile in Taurus, on your eighth house. Um, Again, something, eighth house is the house of shared resources, money coming from other sources than your work. Is also the house of sex, of um, control, depth, psychology, growth and change, transformation, rebirth, death and rebirth, and um, and the fourth house. So I think it's a good day actually if you want to invest in a property. That would be a nice alignment on Thursday. Because there is a practical mindset. Yeah, you're prioritizing work, you're more disciplined, it's very grounded. They're both in earth signs, the moon and Venus. And the fourth house may signify real estate. Venus is the planet of love, pleasure, but money as well. So good time to invest maybe in real estate. Text me. I work with that. Um, moving to Friday, the moon is still in Capricorn, so she's still in her CEO mode. And she's gonna start her day by squaring the sun. So there is inner tension again, kicking off the day on Friday. Bit of emotion and the ego are clashing here. Some authority issues in your relationships with your family, maybe with your father. That could be discussion with someone above you, some authority figure. Um, yeah, so there is some pressure and irritation at the beginning of the day. And then what we have very important here as well is Mars is finally moving to Aries. So he's at 0 degree. He just crossed your descendant line, and now he is at home in your seventh house. So now he's coming home to receive all these guests that have been there already. Chiron, the Sun, Neptune, and Saturn are in his house. So, but he is the big boss, so he's here to command all of them. So Mars in Aries is bold action. Yeah, it's courage, strong drive. Mars is the planet of action, but it's also the planet of aggression and war and anger. So it gives you the impulse to take fast decisions, but it brings as well some impatience and impulsiveness. So feeling of I don't want to wait. In your seventh house, once again, it's all related to relationships, to partnerships. So be mindful for the month while Mars is here. You have a stellium in your seventh house, so it's all about partnerships and relationships. There's a lot going on for you this month of April. And basically, this is what I have for Friday as we move to Saturday. Saturday. Now the moon shifts to Aquarius. Hopefully it will do. Come on, Saturday. We have the moon in Aquarius and the moon in Aquarius. I have moon in Aquarius, by the way. It's quite detached and observant. Yeah, it's craving space. It's not. It's like you think first and then you feel later. It's not super attached to others. And we have in the morning a sextile to Mars, and so there is clean and it's a motivated start, emotional courage here when it comes to fun, pleasure, sex, um, romance, entertainment, arts, your children as well. And later, the moon will sextile Neptune at 2 degrees. Then she will conjunct Juno. This is all happening more or less at the same time, and then conjunct Pluto. So with Neptune, there is intuitive insights, creative flow, empathy, and compassion when regarding relationships, regarding partnerships. So it's good for couple therapies, for example, or to go and meditate, or do um, some session or listen to music with your partner, with your loved one. When she's also conjuncting Juno. Juno, one more time, is about marriage. She's the little sister of Venus and the wife of Jupiter. So the focus is on commitments, I would say, on Saturday, and with Neptune, no, sorry, Pluto also in the game. So there is emotional depth. Yeah, there might be a little bit of control, power here, power dynamics, control teams, but it's transforming. It's transformation through awareness and detachment. So that's a very nice day, I would say, for relationships in general. And and then we have Venus as well here, sextiling Jupiter. So Venus in your eighth house is this is beautiful. This opportunities in love, in money coming from other resources than your work, social life, career. Um, so there is easy connection, and the charm also is increased. You're feeling more beautiful. You're feeling more appreciated in your career, in your path. There's generosity, invitation, so things are flowing with less resistance. This is what I have for you, Libra, for this week of April. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week. How do I stop there?